EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Jacobs brought him down.
There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, Jenkins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jenkins. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. They'll run the screen with Mack. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
Wide open, complete, and all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
K.J. Hamler, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Broncos have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Number 27.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Minshew. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Broncos 14. Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Minshew with a quick throw out wide to Chark. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Minshew. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. This is 1st and goal from about the 8.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the twist. 54 Mike, 54 recon, 132 fighter. 54.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give afford out another crack. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That second down play nets a -4.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
3 down. 90 is in line. Touchdown defense.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw. Jenkins. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jenkins. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Check, 47. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 47's the mic. 47.
On 1st down, Jenkins. That is caught inside the 5. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jenkins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jenkins got a man open. It's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 43-yard line. For 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Jaguars.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
At the 28-yard line.
Keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on that run. And while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Let's see what you got. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. What we got? What we got?
Throwing on 2nd down. Minshew. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Bravo. 54, Mike. 54.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Broncos 8-yard line.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Minshew with a give to Fournette. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
The score, Broncos 21, Jaguars 10.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
61, matchbox lights.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 mile. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Minshew sets to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Look at me, zipper.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their 1st. But at least it's 4th down.
Logan Cook.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. that'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Off the play fake. Jenkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he will take this one home. That's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Another run by Lindsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
At the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jenkins. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Throwing on first down, Jenkins. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their...
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 28. Jaguars.
Out is the
16.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
47's the mark.
Throwing to start the drive. Jenkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I'll tell you, as a defender, you've got to make life as difficult as possible when you're trying to cover a big tight end because you know his catch radius is huge. He's unable to pull that one in, though.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Throwing again. Jenkins. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, Echo. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Stay grip.
Here's Minshew. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Get ready. Get ready. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
At the 36-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36.
56.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He completes this one to Mack. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
At 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars 16.
Come on, set. 50, play. Hands back and go full strength. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. It'll be Minshew again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Shark's got it left side. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
On 4th down, Minshew. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Minshew. That's caught at the 3. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Fournette on the toss to the right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 5.
54 is Mike. 54
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Jaguars 23.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jenkins. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out right at the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
To throw on 2nd down, Jenkins. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Denver.
From the gun, Jenkins. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. KJ Hamler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Over the middle, complete. It's Mack. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. They'll go again with Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
And they take a knee. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Tonight's final score, Broncos 35, Jaguars 23.